Hello, my name is Courtney Simmons. I am a real estate agent in Washington, and I'm here with Marilyn, one of my favorite lenders, and we're doing a loan series question. The next question that we have is down payment assistance. It's pretty complicated, and I get a lot of questions about it. What is it, and how does that work?
Yes, so I will start off with the definition of the words down payment assistance. It is exactly as it sounds. So if you have no money at all, you're going to need some funds to put earnest money down, which we'll talk about that later. But you have to have some funds available because there is going to be closing costs involved. So down payment assistance can cover the down payment portion up to a certain percentage, depending on what type of down payment assistance loan you're interested in. The income range also has to be within alignment of down payment assistance, as well as debt to income range. So I utilize the Washington State Bond Down Payment Assistance Program. I do conventional and FHA through that. It's a great program to get started, to get into home ownership, but I will tell you that in a competitive market, which is most of Washington right now, a lot of times down payment assistance can be a little bit tough to get your offer accepted. And reason being is down payment assistance appears like the buyer may not have a lot of funds to work with. And why that can be tricky is everybody's worried that an appraised value might come in low. So if somebody has very limited funds and they can't come in with a little more in the event that the appraisal comes in low, the realtor and the seller are going to look at all the candidates and see who might be the strongest to have their loan actually go from A to Z and close and fund on time. So one cool thing about working with me, though, is I always call the listing agent, talk to them about qualifications, because I can kind of demystify a lot of the misconceptions that surround down payment assistance. And I've won several deals just by doing that. But again, down payment assistance, there's certain qualifications for it, and it is for the down payment only. You're still going to have funds available for earnest money deposit and closing costs.
And closing costs usually, I think, runs about 1%, 1.5% of the purchase price.
Yeah, it all depends on what kind of property you're working with, and oddly enough, what time of the year you close on that home. And reason I say that is in the closing costs, one section of the closing costs comes from prepaid property taxes, homeowners insurance, homeowners association dues, and certain months of the year will require different collections of the property taxes based on when they're due. So some months it might only be just a couple months worth of property taxes that are collected up front. And some months it could be 6 months of property taxes that are collected up front. So each property is a little bit different, but that's definitely something that you know ahead of the game before you go out and shop when you work with me. So you know what you can expect and there's no surprises if you get into contract and then get a good faith estimate and see a dollar amount that was much higher than what you anticipated.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll go through with your clients and show them exactly what their monthly payment's going to be, so they're comfortable. It's never going to change.
Yep.
That's what makes everybody most comfortable.
100%. And I do it in two ways. We have a one-on-one consultation. And then I also put together a super cool spreadsheet where you can see all the breakdown of the costs as well as the breakdown of the monthly payment. And then I shoot a video too. So you have something to reference. So you're not wondering, what did she say? You can go back, watch the video, and then just reach out if you have questions.
Awesome. Okay, awesome. Thank you for answering the question.
Yeah, thanks for asking.